everyone, welcome to my channel Bella. So today I'm gonna do a little bit of funky craft. So I'm planning to do some fun and funky stripy beads with my all leftover clay from the previous project. So I have already conditioned my clay. Easy to start, ready to go. And these are kind of all the leftover clay bits from my yesterday's project. So what we're going to do is we're going to see how we're going to save these clay gains and create something meaningful out of all these leftover. And also I'm going to show you how we're going to create some stripy patterns from my leftover clay. So for this project, I thought to use these three colors for the first to begin with. It's all magenta color scheme with some white. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get a little bit of white and mix with the dark color to get some lighter shade. It's purely because I think I don't have enough light color magenta, so I simply mix these two colors with some white clay and start conditioning. If you are following my tutorials, you already know the methods that I'm using to condition my clay and mix the colors. You can simply use your hands or use a rolling pin, or else you can actually run this through the pasta machine, which is quick and easy. So here we are conditioning our clay together. I'll quickly run this through the pasta machine, guys. In that way, the process is much more easier. So simply bend your clay, then the clay කණිපැත්තට මේක pasta machine කරා දාන්න. එතකොට පුළුවන් ඉක්මනට condition කරලා ගන්න. Hi Andrew, how are you? Sorry, I haven't seen you. Here we go. Now we are getting the lightest shades of our magenta color. It's more like dusty pink, isn't it? Let's get down to the chat, guys, and tell me who you are and which country you joining from. Bala chat එක දෙන්න ඇවිල්ලා කියනවා කවුද කොහොමද අද දවස කියලා අපි project එක කරන එකම චුටි කතා කරමු. Okay, like that color. Run this through the machine couple of more times. මේක pasta machine එක හරහා තව එකපාරක් දෙපාරක් යවමු. එතකොට අපිට මොන විදිහට colors combine වෙලා condition වෙලා එනවා. As you can see, there's a little bit of white here. So I'm going to fold it up like that and run this through the machine again. Seems like it's taking a little bit more time. Let me use my hands, condition it well. Can I show you something? This is our yesterday's project, guys. We created these beautiful beads yesterday. We're going to do something new and funky today. Put a comment below what's your favorite colors, guys. I'll see if I can use it for my today's project. Get down to the chat and tell me which colors you like for me to use. I'm gonna use for my next one. ඊළඟට අපි එක පාවිච්චි කරමු. Okay. Now, we got our clay ready. Now what I'm gonna do, the first part of this tutorial, I'm gonna do a stripy clay can, which we can use for jewelry or as beads or little ornaments like this. This one also be made out of clay. Let me show you. It can be a little jewelry holder. So we created it yesterday from our leftover clay project. So you can decide what's gonna be your project, but I'll show you how we're gonna create that clay and get beautiful designs on it. Okay, next part is I'm gonna make a long sausage. Simply roll your clay like this. It's good if it has a equal kind of a width, but it's not compulsory. I'm happy with this little sausage. Leave it there. And I'm gonna do a sausage with this one as well. Simply, surely, I'm gonna save some, maybe later. Let's make a sausage. Just simply roll your clay. මේ clay roll කරාට පහළට එන්න ළමයි ඔය කියනවා කවුද කියලා කොහේ නැද්ද join වෙන්නේ කියලා ඒත් එක්කම පහළින් ඔයාලා කැමති colours තියෙනවා නම් comment කරන්න මගේ අද කරන මේකට පස්සේ කරන project එකට මම මේ colours use කරන්න try එකක් දෙන්න. So guys, get down to the chat and tell me who you are, which country you're joining from. And also if you can put a comment below with your favorite colors. I'll see whether I can use it for my second part of the project. So we are making a little sausage like this. The second one done. And let's do the white color. Just simply roll it. Hi, Sin. Oh, how can I pronounce your name? Sinay? Can you put your pronunciation down there if you don't mind? Welcome. We are in the middle of creating a stripy clay cake. So I'm going to show you a few techniques. They're pretty easy to follow. So the first one that I'm going to use these two colors, which is my magenta, lighter magenta, and the dark color and white. It's going to be a little bit long. So let's chop it. Save that for later. Roll and make not a ball this time. Let's make a little sausage. If you are enjoying the video, guys, don't forget to double tap the screen. And if you're new to my channel, Bella, click on the notification to stay connected with me. Alrighty, we got all our 3 sausages ready. Now we're gonna sizzle them. I'm just kidding. Okay. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna portion them. Before that, I can see this little bit of white. Next here, I'm gonna take it off. Sorry. Gonna portion them into equal sizes. Complete that. Yeah, go roughly, guys. एक හරියට මම ඕනේ නැහැ. හරියට පොත හොඳයි. Maybe one more. I don't know how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 8. Better. Gonna save them for later. Okay, the next part is I'm gonna create a teardrops. These are kind of a long teardrops. Simply make a small ball and only roll one edge. Then you can create a teardrops. How's your Saturday been so far, guys? Is it a Saturday for you? I know some of my friends shouting from States, it must be Friday night or Saturday morning. For you, for me, it's almost 9:30. This one looks tiny. Gonna steal a little bit of yeah. Redo it. Let's sort the colors as we go. මෙහෙම එක පැත්තක් විතරක් චුට්ටක් රෝල් කරලා teardrop එකක් හදාගන්න. As a preparation, just make a rough ball, then roll on the one end. That's your teardrops. Few more to go. Shall we all double tap the screen, guys? If you are enjoying what I am doing, and put a comment below. How do you see it? How do you feel it? Is there anything that you're suggesting for improvements, or is there anything that you like for me to make using this polymer clay? Put your comments below. Here we go. We're nearly there. Uh-oh. I means like I'm mixing them. Let's do the white color first. Two more. Lucky last white one. Alrighty, let's move to this color. So we have 8 pieces from each color. If you just join, you might wonder what Bella's doing. I'm gonna show you few different techniques and few different ways of getting some stripy clay canes. So this is our first project. Here I'm using 3 colors, 2 shades of magenta and white. Okay, that's done. Let's move to the other one. Surely, let's change this one as well. I use this timer like that for me to get ready. I think it's 15 minutes. Okay. 3 more to go, but I'll redo this one. It looks weird. Hi Prasadaya. කොහමද ඔයාට අනින් ඉන්නවද? ප්‍රසාදය අර අපේ දෝනායකෝ මම දැක්කේ නෑ මම හිතන්නේ අවුරුද්දක විතර. එයා හොඳින් ඉන්නා නේද? Alrighty, second last one. And the lucky last one. I took a toast. How can I pronounce it? What is it? Is it to cat? Yeah, can I try medical art? Alrighty, guys. Now, I'm on the other side of the camera, so I can't see the chat a lot. Apologies for that. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna layer these teardrops on one another like this. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give it a little squeeze so it's easy for me to layer them on one another. As you can see, the color is gonna swap. I think I need a little bit more white. Yeah. Hi, Nalinjit. How are you? Komada. Yeah. I'm just a bit confused. Here we go. I hope you can see what I'm doing. So we laying it on the like both directions, and I try to keep the sequence as it is. Between all the magenta, there's gonna be a white color. ටිකක් හොඳයි. මොකද ටිකක්? මොකද ටිකක් නරක? සනීපෙන් නෙමෙයිදා. Okay, here we go. Keep going. I'll actually continue until all the white finish. Then we'll stop there. Otherwise, it's going to be too much clay. They අපි බිව්වා. අද අපි ගියා සිංහල කඩේකට ගිහලා අපි කෑවා අප කාලා ඉඟුරු දාලා ඒක වේවා රැට කෑමට. Okay guys, let me get all these extra bits away. Keep them away so we have space to work here. This is how it looks like once you laid them all. Energy. Why doesn't it banana? So what we're going to do next is අපි ළඟට කරන්න යන්න මේක මෙහෙම squeeze කරනවා. We're squeezing it in from both directions, like here, here, and also from the top. Like that. We are planning to convert this into a cane, so we kind of reducing the size while keeping the same design without distorting the design. So I need it to condense up to kind of a dice. As you can see, the little stripes coming together. So it's not on a particular straight stripes, just more the funky types. Ayo, appendix, Sarah. Rest well, manage it. So we are squeezing from the top as well. So we are going from all the directions now. Kind of making our little dice. Hi. Who's this? LHAGWA. Can you put your name down there? How do you want me to call you? වැඩ කරන්න කවද ප්‍රසාදායේ? අත් පරිස්සමෙන් ඉන්න. Thank you so much ආවට. කම්මැලිට තායවිලා දාලා යන්න එන්න. හොඳින් ඉන්නව නේද අනුරාධපුරේ? යට වුණා වාට කරදරයක් නෑ නේද? ලොකු ඩැමේජ් එකක් වුණා නේ අපි හැමෝටම. As you can see, now it's getting to the funky dark lines. Thank you so much, Nainajit. මේක බලලා කාට හරි මේ වගේ දෙයක් ඉන්කම් එකක් විදිහට කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒකයි මගේ purpose if I want to teach someone else, or I'm more than happy to see someone is learning from my tutorials and they can start their own small business with polymer clay crafts. This is going to be really good for earrings, guys. ALGLHAGWA. Can you put your name down there or a nickname? How do you want me to call you? Like a little alien. We had a friend come in called Oliver from Australia. I haven't seen him for a while. He also liked aliens, he said one day. If you don't put your name, I'm going to call you LH. Is it okay? Alrighty. We reduced our clay to a dice. I like this side, it's so pretty. Before we're going to discover this one, guys, I need to make this dice a little hard. As I mentioned, when you're working with your clay, it starts softening. Hi Ganesh, Komada. So, if you're going to cut this soft clay, it ruins the design. So, Vinna, do me. Why? Is it still loading for you? So, I'm going to put this in the freezer for 10 to 20 minutes until it's a little hardened. Then I can cut this clay without distorting its design. While it's sitting, we can move to our other project. Stay there for me a minute, guys. I'll quickly go and put this in the fridge. We'll be back. I am back. Chocolate cake. Okay, nice. Now we're moving to the next project. It's gonna be another funky stripy design. Hi, long time no see, bro. So for this one, here I got the pre-conditioned black clay patch. Push me by, bro. Why? What's wrong with you, LH? Are you okay? I'm doing good. Well, how about you? Are you doing good too? Here I'm gonna kind of slice my clay. Not slice. Maybe here. Let's cut it out. So here. Yeah, also good. That's good to hear. So that's my clay patch to create our second technique, second project. The first one, if you missed it, it's in the fridge. Let's check it out in a few minutes. Until then, we'll start doing this one. This one is pretty easy technique, guys. Even a kiddo can do it. What you need is some black clay patch and some vibrant colors. As I said, I'm using all the leftovers from my previous projects. So I have a little bit of blue from this one. and some green from this project. Of course, yellow. And some purple. So I've got lots of colors here. Also, I'm gonna add a little bit of magenta from today's project. Let me roll it. Here we go. And I'm gonna get a little bit of white as well. Bye bye bye. Yeah, I love you. Like and subscribe, please, bro. Bye. Thank you so much, LH. Take care. Thanks for joining. Come back again if you feel bored, so you can see me doing this and relax. So, and I got a little bit of white. We don't need everything. What we're gonna do is we're gonna randomly rip the clay and place it on our clay patch. You can go with the random patterns. Super easy one to do, guys. But it looks nice once it's done. Simply rip your clay. Oh, I can't talk today. Rip your clay and lay them on your clay patch. Like this. Maybe one more here. Then I'm gonna move to yellow. Ripped it and place on your clay patch. So I'm doing a couple of projects simultaneously. Hope that won't confuse you. This is our second project. The first one, it's in the fridge. I need my clay can harden a little bit, so I put it in the freezer. We can check it out in 10 to 15 minutes. What is this, bro? This is polymer clay, and I am a polymer clay creator. I love creating stuff with polymer clay. I start with characters like Stitch, Labubu, those kind of little cats, dogs. And also, this is my main work. I do create beads. So these beads will convert into key rings, pens. Actually, go quickly grab my couple of days project before project, and I'll show you what I'm doing with these beads. One belong. Thanks for waiting. I'm LHA. Hi, Shavishka. Komeda. So, LHA. These are the things that I usually create from my beads, key rings, and this was day before yesterday one. Yup. These are little tags. Bye-bye, LGH. Thank you so much for joining. If you get a chance, come back again. We will be doing streaming for next hour and so They're nice, isn't it, Ganesh? Okay, so let's continue this one. Put our it's gonna be කොතනද මේක තියන්නේ? Oh, there we go. Right on, now I'm gonna move to blue color. This is left over from yesterday's project. Savishka komeda life එක අනේ නේද? So this one is pretty easy one that we are doing now. As I mentioned, even a little child can do it. It's a kiddo can do it. Hi Indikaya, කොමද? Like කරා ඉන්න වෙලාවක් නැහැ වැඩ පරිස්සමෙන් ජෙසපීට කියනවා. ජෙසපීට hi Indikaya දැන් පරිස්සමෙන් වැඩ කරගන්න. බලන්න තායි එන්න. Alrighty. It looks a little bit big. Let's do the small piece. It's okay to overlap, but I try to minimize overlapping. Face you me. That means, do you want me to see my face? I'm happy to show my creations, not the face. Oh, you're from China or Korea? If it's from China, ni hao. If it's from Korea, 안녕하세요. If you're from Japan, konnichiwa. I don't know whether I'm saying the right things, pronunciations, but I'm trying to. So we are going with the light green. Yellow and green looks a little bit similar. Maybe here. That's enough for that one. Let's do a little bit of purple. I'm trying to go small here. Tiny pieces. And පුංචි කෑලි අරගෙන මේ gaps තියෙන තැන් වල try කරන්න තියන්න. මම minimize කරනවා overlap වෙන එක colours. overlap වුණාට ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. ඊට මම ආසයි චුට්ටක් අර gap එක තියන්න. මොකද එතකොට අපිට line එක clearly බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. පස්සේ අපේ project එකේ next step එකට ගියාම seems like I don't have enough space. චුට්ටක් මෙහෙම කැලි ඊට පස්සේ අපි සුදු පාටට තියමු. ඊළඟට ඒක එතනින් නවත්තමු. Okay. The last one I'm going to move to white color. And drop here and there. මෙහෙම අතරින් පතර. the gaps පේන තැන් තියෙනවා නම් ඒ gaps තියෙන තැන් වලින් තියන්න. banana. It's getting a little trickier. Once I move into the last bits, because you can't see much space here. Come on guys, let's all double tap the screen and appreciate the video if you're enjoying what I'm doing. Also, if you're new to my channel below and like to stay connected with me, don't forget to click on the bell icon. Let me see now. We're gonna make a funky stripy clay can using this one. Yeah, that will be okay. So what I'm gonna do next is give it a little roll. I'm just using my rolling pin, not putting this through the pasta machine yet. Oh. I think I can't leave it like that. Okay, so this is not it, guys. So let's move to the next step. Drop the bead. Next step gonna be, I'm gonna chop this into half. Yeah. And put this on one another, clay on clay. When you're laying the clay, make sure this design part goes the black color goes on the design side. I regretted that. Okay, let's turn it on. Thanks, Ganesh, for reminding. So like that. This is how the stripe starts happening. And we give it a little tap. And I'm gonna cut this into half again. This way. This time I'm gonna do this way. And put this black color, the black side on top of the design. Like that. Hi Smokey, how are we today? And give it a little tap. Make sure all the layers combine each other. And I'm gonna give it another cut. Let's cut this into half. එකනම් half නෙමෙයි cut වෙන්නේ වගේ I think. වැඩි හොත්තරි පච්චම් වුණා වගේ. Let me put it this way. මටත් ගොඩක් හොඳයි. see what I'm doing, guys. Let's double tap the screen if you enjoy what Bella's doing. And I'm gonna cut it again. I'm gonna layer the black side on the design. Here we are, creating the clay again. So this is one of the fun, funky style stripes. If you missed it, you can watch it again. It's very easy, super easy technique to get this design. If you want, you can keep continuing chopping it into half and combining the clay. We can do one more time. So since my clay getting thinner and thinner, I can see it's getting soft and soft. Wow, do you want to see? Look at that, people. It's beautiful. Huh? Really, really, really good for jewelry. Even the beads gonna be really amazing. I'm gonna put this one on here. Combining the two clay patches on each other. Okay, guys, shall we all double tap the screen now? If you are enjoying what Bella's doing. So what I'm going to do next is reduce the clay. Simply press it in. Don't overwork on it. If you overpress, the design gonna distort it, so just do it gently. More colors looks good, so you can add more colors as you wish. I think we had how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 6 or 7 colors, guys. So we are simply pressing the clay and reducing it, compressing it and creating a square cane. So one of the reasons having the square cane is, guys, it's easy to convert into your projects. And also it's easy to store. If you put this in an airtight container, it will last for a year or so, maybe sometimes more than a year. So this cane can be used for earrings, any jewelry, or beads, or any other projects that you are doing with polymer clay. There's no limits to your creativity. Try to be innovative, do some experiments. Once you do the experiments, that's how the new techniques begins. Here we go. Ta 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 ta. Alrighty, guys. Now, before I peel this one, it's beautiful in all the ways, all the corners. See. I'm gonna put this in the fridge to make sure it's hardened enough for us to slice. As you see, it's so soft, too soft, and it might ruin your clay pattern. Hi, Kayan. අයියා දෙකක් මනාව ගාවා හැද නියමයි. හිතන්නේ ගොඩක් කාලෙකින් ආව හම්බුනේ මගේ ලයිව් එකේදී. Alrighty guys, don't go anywhere. Give me a minute. I'll put this in the fridge and I'll bring back my previous project clay can. Then we can continue working with that. If you just join, you might wonder what Bella's doing. We are doing 2 projects simultaneously. This is one clay can project, the other one is in the freezer. I'll bring it out. But it's not an ice cream, it's a clay can. Stay there, don't go. Watch this until I come. Alrighty, I am back. And this is our clay can. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna cut this and see the designs. So we did this one once we started. So for this project, I'll show you if you just join. We use these 3 colors. And we create teardrop shapes like this. And we layer them on top of each other like that. And compressed and create a clay can like that. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna slice this and see what we can do with this one. Alright, here I'm gonna slice it here this way. Not sure this way or that way. This way. Maybe I'll just do the now. Okay, let's do that. Here we go. What we're gonna do, we put this on next to each other and we start compressing them again. So we kind of reducing it again to another again. This side was actually what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna give it a slice here. And I'm gonna save this for an earring. See, it's beautiful. I'm gonna get another slice for another pair. So if you are interested, you can use these 2 for 1 pair or you can mix and match. That's pretty, huh? It was easy to make it if you know the technique and if you follow the steps, guys. What we're gonna do is we continue what we were planning to do. So we're gonna get some funky stripes beads. To do that, we are reducing again into another kind of a dice. See, the line starts coming together. Thank you so much, Ganesh. It's nice, isn't it? Guys, I'm not just like, saying over and over again. This is gonna be another side income, like the side gig for your income. If you are interested in clay art, what I am doing with this clay art is creating some key rings, pens, and jewelry. That's my life, and I'm actually use it not as a business but as a fundraiser, to be honest. So all the surplus funds I donate to few projects, 2 projects in Sri Lanka. So I can donate to the Apeksha Hospital, Cancer Hospital in Sri Lanka, and I also donate to the Disability Home in Sri Lanka. Also, I donate to the Cancer Council in Australia. So I'm doing this for hobby and also fundraiser, but if you're interested to do it as a side income, put a comment below if you'd like to know anything. I'm more than happy to help you to start your own business and show you a few more techniques and a few more ways what you can do with this clay. Alright, and now we reduce the clay to a dice again. So we're going to chop this into half again. So as you can see, the stripes are this side and this side. Like kind of around, you can do kind of chop this end, this side or this side. What I'm going to do, I'm going to chop into half this side. Before that, I'll make sure all the edges are crisp so we can have kind of same sizes. Which way I said? I think this way. I forgot. Yeah, that's right. Alrighty, let's chop this again. Oh, that's so cool. So based on the patterns you need, you can put them on another like that, or else this way. If you want a white here, you can put it this way. I'm gonna blend it in this side, and again we do the same thing. Compress this and make another dice. If you are interested doing the flower cake canes, guys, you can turn this into a flower easily. A flower petal. I'll show you. So let's follow the same steps. Do it gently. As you can see, it's compressing. You can see some it's not clear enough. Okay. You can see some funky stripy lines here. If you use different colors, it looks good in different ways. For me, my project for this one, I'm using magenta color scheme. So I use 2 shades of magenta light color and the darker shade, and white to soften that dark color. So we are creating the cane again. As you can see, my clay start softening. If you are in a warm weather, it happens quite often. So make sure, a little tip from Bella to you is, if your clay is too soft, Put it in the the freezer for 10 to 15 minutes. Once it's hardened, you can cut it easily without distorting your pattern. This one's gonna be really good for mokumegane as well. We'll see whether we can do some mokumegane too. Mokumegane is a Japanese technique usually they use for metal art. Wow guys, this is so cool. See? That's so pretty. Pretty in my eyes. What do you think? How do you find it? Is it nice? So once I'm reducing into another cane, I'm gonna stop there. I think it's what I need. So let's I'm turning this into a clay cane. Thank you so much, Ganesh. Thank you, thank you. So what I'm gonna do is after this, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna turn this into a bead and also earrings. Actually I'm not planning to do earrings with that. This one's pretty good for earrings. I'll save that for earrings. But I'll show you how I'm gonna use this clay cane to make a beautiful bead. Alrighty. I'll leave it there to rest a little bit. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the base color as magenta. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna create a square bead and then turn that square bead into a round bead. So you know how to make square and round bead, both of them, using this clay cane. Simply condition your clay and then create a little dice. Guys, shall we all double tap the screen if you are enjoying what Bella's doing as appreciation? And also if you'd like to stay connected with me for future projects, don't forget to click on the bell icon. It's time for us to turn this one. Ganesh, you forgot to remind me. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to flatten the surface. Alrighty. Here we go, our little dice. Kinda did it. So what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna slice this and cover this dice with the design. So I try to go with the smallest slice ever that I could do, but I'm a little bit worried because my clay getting soft and soft again. I'm gonna give it a little roll, guys. Here's the clay slice. don't know why it can't be focused well. Can you see it now? Yeah. Here you go. Just for roughly, you don't have to have an exact width. They are pretty, huh? Save this for your future project, guys. Don't drop anything. And what I'm gonna do, let me check, like this side or this side. This side is better. I'm gonna wrap it around. I think I'll make it stretch a little bit. Give it a tiny little roll. And wrap it around the dice. Like that. Cover the top part. If you can get the lines aligned with the sides, that's better. If you can't, that's okay. Sometimes the designs overlapping, sometimes not. We need to cover this end. Let's have another little chop. Chop, chop, chop. Maybe. So what we're gonna do next is gently press the edges. And blend it. When you're blending, you can use a finger or a toe like this to soften the edges. Since I'm gonna make a round bead, I am curving the edges as well, like that. Just go slowly. They like a little lollies. And roll it in your hand. When you're rolling, guys, don't roll the both hands. Just keep this one steady and only roll the top one. Here's our little bit coming together. I'm gonna give it another roll. Few more rounds. Here you go. I can see this edge here not blend properly, so you can use your tool and blend them. It's easy if you use a one straight clay patch when you're covering, so you don't have to worry this thing. And we give it another little roll. Couple of more rolls, then we are ready. Here we go, guys. This is our beautiful round bead using the clay patch like this. Hi, ශ්‍රීකෝමද කොහමද? ගොඩක් දවසකින් නේද චුටි වරංග? So leave it here. And it's gonna be a beautiful piece for earrings. I can't wait to turn this into an earring, guys. Look at that one. So pretty. Busy days, is it? Is it busy with classes or oh, you have exams coming up, don't you? Alrighty. I'll leave it there and I'll quickly go grab my other clay cane from the fridge, which I put it to harden a little bit. So stay there, guys, won't be long. Hi, Ken. Comedy. Sorry. I just got it out from the fridge. So cold. And see the difference, guys. So two different techniques here. We use this one with a teardrop shape clay. And this one we just ripped and how do you call it? I don't know the name of the technique. I don't know. I didn't invent it, but I think someone already did before. Okay, so what we're gonna do is gonna peel this one out and see how it looks like. මට හොඳින් කෑනාට කොහමද? Look at this one. So cool. That's how it looks like. And I'm gonna show you how we're gonna turn this into a little bit. I'm gonna use a tissue blade. Here we go. The design. And now I'm gonna show you how we're gonna create a little bit using this one. So for the background, I'm gonna use black color and create a little dice or a ball. Sorry. Use your fingers. Just turn into a dice or a ball. Any shape you like. And use this one. And wrap it around. To cover this side. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, layer it around. And cut the excess off. I really like this one, it's so pretty. So pretty. And gently soften the edges. Roll it. I'm going to roll in my hand. And here we go. That's that bead. So we create this bead using this clay can. Come on. This clay can. And I think the black one is my favorite so far. And we use this clay can to create this bead. So they are little fun and funky lights which turn into a beautiful different projects. Show you again this clay can. We did this bead. And I'm gonna do 5 more because for any key rings or a pen I need 5 of them. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a pen that we did the other day. This was a Centangle design on polymer clay. And this was the bead that we did the other day. So this design can also convert into a bead or a key ring. I'm gonna do another bead. Nearby there. Nearby there. Simply wrap it around. You can use a bit and pieces. Thank you so much, Ganesh. Here we go. And hold it in your hands. And here we go. This is like fireworks to me. Isn't it? It looks like fireworks. Actually, I have an idea. Maybe we can do a fireworks. Oh, I ripped it. Fireworks clay patch. Not today. Can be a future project. I'm stretching this little bit so I can wrap it around nicely. This I cut it a little thick. And since I have lots of grey color left over, I'm gonna use this one as a filler. Once we create a couple of more beads, I'm gonna show you the third technique for today and the last technique. How we gonna get the funky lines on our clay patch. So far I have showed you two techniques. Comment below which one is your favorite so far. Mine is this one. Alrighty, thanks. Oops, stay there. We're gonna give it a roll. I'll do it behind the camera because I remember Ken was saying it makes him dizzy seeing me rolling the clay in front of the camera. Here we go. So I need one more and I'll do one black plain color. Cut it from this side. It's getting, oh no, I think I cut my nails. It's getting softening again. Yup. As you can see, the clay is getting softened again. So I might put this in the freezer for another couple of minutes before I use it for my next project. I'll stretch this a little bit so we have enough width to work with our clay bead. Okay, and I'm going to use my grey color as a filler. You can create a dice or a ball, depends on what you like, and just simply cover this. Give it a little cuts when I need to. Cover it to make sure there's no kind of blends and ensure there's smooth edges. Here we go. Roll it and make a ball. we go. Da, 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 da. That's our, actually, to give it another roll. It wasn't round enough. Here you go. That's this. This is this project. Now you tell me which one you like the most. Mine so far is this one. And I'm gonna make a pure black color. Just to match with that. Alrighty. Here we go. We're done here. Wonderful. That's our first project, second project. Now I'm gonna show you our third project, guys. These are from the leftovers from yesterday. And I'm gonna pick one of these, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna convert this into another stripy one. It's already stripy, as you can see. If you peel that off, the stripes are there, but it's just not in an order. More than a stripe, it's just a different kind of patterns. Oh wow, this is cool. But I'm gonna use this leftover clay again and show you how we're gonna do it different way, different technique. It can be ruined or it can be a success. As I said, do something new is always helps you to come up with a new project. I'm gonna roll this a little bit. Here we go. And gonna use my white clay. Let me condition it quickly. Yep. I'll use my round cutter. This one is too small. Cut some circles. So this time we are going to use our extruder. I'm going to reuse this bit as well. Run this through my machine. Make it little thin. And cut some shapes. I think we can do one or two from this bit. You can do another one. Okay. So, the next part is using our leftover clay. It's not a cane, guys. What I did yesterday, all the leftovers, I squeezed them and just made a cylinder and twist it a little bit. That's how all the spirals came. So what I'm gonna do is put some white color. Dots at the top. Maybe another one. And one or two at the bottom. Give it a little roll. And I'm gonna chop this into little slices and put one in between. Oh, this one, yeah. Just give it a little roll. Squeeze it. Do a tiny barrel. And we're gonna put this through the extruder. Oh, it's too thick. I need to make it little smaller. Like that. Put it inside the extruder. And I'm going to use a hexagon shape here, the cutter. Put the cap on. Let's extrude. We need to clean this a little bit. Get more room here. And we're ready to roll. Let's see what's coming out. Because we put lots of white at the front, you can see the background, the outlay is white. That was my purpose as well. I was needing a little bit more white and round. Okay. Straighten it a little bit. Chop into half. And give it a little roll. While we are rolling, we're gonna twist this. roll it again. Twist it a little bit. I think what happened was all our colors little bit overly mixed, but let's see. If it didn't work, we'll use another clay can and see how it's turned out. Then I'll try not to overwork on it. Not sure whether you can see these little stripes inside, but let me see what I can show you. What I could see is the colors little bit mixed. It's not my liking. But see, if you chop in this end, guys, it's a beautiful pattern. So, gonna chop it on the other side. You can get the beautiful mirrored pattern. More than a line, it's more like, it's turned out a different pattern. Gonna be pretty good for earrings. And beads too. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this here. Maybe on this way. ඒක මාරුද? ඒ වුණාට කනේෂ් එක stripes ආවෙන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද මගේ අත එක චුට්ටක් overly mix වුණා. But it's turned out a different pattern. So give it a quick roll. That's the design. You can see there's lots of mirrored patterns here. Where you can use this for jewelry. But I want to do something different. I want to peel it off and see what's the layer underneath. That's actually cool. You can turn this into beads. I can't show you properly. Here we go. Yes, it looks like a butterfly. Or you can create a jewelry holder like this. Like this is what we did with yesterday's leftover. You can make one out of this clay patch with a different design. Or you can do an earring or you can do a bead. I'm gonna make it a little thinner. And save it for our project. Okay, that's it. And since I have another leftover clay patch, I'm gonna use this one as well. Let's experiment and do something different with this clay cane. Here I am gonna chop this into half. And that's the design inside. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna just think if we gonna flatten it this end. Flatten it a little bit more. It does has little stripes, but what I'm gonna do, slice them into small stripes. Try to go with the even width. Just thinking which color goes with this, white or black, white or black. Let's try white. Gonna slice this as well. Into stripes. We're gonna layer them. I'll go with a random white color. Random sizes with a white color. Oh, no. I think I ruined that piece. Here we go. no, Bella. Connect to, yeah. Another white stripe there. Just one here. Another white stripe there. Last one. Shall I one before the next time? This is the last one. Alrighty. Hi Salim. How are we today? This one. Cut the edges off. Oh, 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 oh. Make sure they attach to each other well. I'm gonna use my left paper edge. It does have that leafy, tropical kind of color palette. Give it a little roll. Make sure all the pieces combine well. And this one, I'll show you how we're gonna turn this into a beautiful earring. I'm gonna use this texture roll, like it's more like, the leather effect texture. Give it a little roll. If you don't have a texture roll like that, you can use a sandpaper, guys. Put the sandpaper and press it slightly. It also gives you the similar effect. It's more like leather kind of an effect. And now I'm going to turn this into a a ring, but where's my cutters? Gonna use two beautiful piece of earrings. To match the designs. If you like, there's a plain color. You can go with just a plain black. Here we go, guys. So that's leftover clay turned into beautiful piece of earrings, or you can even hang them like hanging earrings. That's your background. Or you can use them as studs, based on what you like. So once you give that the texture effect, it looks really good. Here I'm gonna use them and use them as an hanging earrings. Once I bake it, I'll definitely show you tomorrow with my tomorrow's project how it's gonna be. Double tap the screen if you like how it's turned out. And all from the leftover clays, guys. Don't throw any of your leftovers. Save it for later. You can turn them into beautiful creations, piece of art. Let's leave it there. And I'll show you what you can do something like, with this is a scrap, but we can't throw them. What we're gonna do, I'm just gonna show you how we're gonna turn this into a different piece of art or a kind of a clay cane. Just simply I'm gonna show you. Can you see that? Yes, you can see. We need more space here. I actually changed my workstation. I have very small space to work around here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how we're gonna turn these scraps into a different cane. Simply chop them into small pieces like that. I'm going to put these things away because I don't want that to touch on my beautiful pieces. Especially with the black color. If any other clay touches on black, it's visible. Alrighty, let's chop, chop, chop. Oh, I just forgot I'm missing this blade. Alright, so chop, 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 but be mindful. Wash your fingers. put another baking paper here. And I'll quickly go and get my foil papers. Here we go. And I'm gonna add some translucent as well. Get my translucent. I have this slice, so I'm just randomly ripping them off. Remember guys, we are working with the scrap clay. Just rather throwing them away, we're trying to save it, use it for something. Here you go. Just casually rip them. If you have a translucent block, just shop that. I have the sheet, so I'm just ripping it. Just randomly mix. If you have any other leftover colors, you can add them as well. Pieces here. Just and then few more pieces here. I have back here going corner. Okay. Simply randomly mix them. I think it's better to add a little bit of vibrant color. I have a leftover yellow. Can add some as well. Oh, that's too big. It's way too big. Just like Canada. And I have one teardrop left. I'm gonna rip it and add it randomly. So we are working with the scraps stuff, guys. Alright, finally, I'm gonna add a foil paper. This is a red color. Ta-da! Ta-da-da-da-da-da. I try to keep it away from my other clay and just casually mix it. And combine them all. just but gently. Press them and make a little dice. If you think your dice is too soft, you know the tip now. Put it in the freezer for 10 to 15 minutes, guys. It will harden to the point that you can cut it easily without distorting the shape and the design. Okay, if you just joined and wonder what it is, it's all from the scraps, bits and pieces from our today's project. So we create this beautiful guy again, and I'm gonna turn this to an earrings, and this beautiful earrings, I can't touch it. And these beautiful beads up here, hope you can see that. And all the bits and pieces which is left, I'm turning into another kind of a cane. Let's cut it and see what's inside. There we go. So we can create an earring or another piece of jewelry. Just simply roll it. Give it a roll. Give this one a roll too. Then I'll cut it and show you how it looks like. Hi Ken, you're back. Look at this, guys. So this can turn into a beautiful earring. It's ran away. With all this Bella vodka. Yeah, that's right. This crate from all the scraps, guys. Rather than throwing it out, we are reusing that with a different project. You can use that side if you want. Just a little roll. Here you go. For someone who likes little sparks. Or else you can turn into a tray, a jewelry tray, or whatever you like. So as I mentioned, don't throw any of your scraps. Save it for your future projects. As you can see, we did a lot today. And this is one of my favorites as well. It does have a leather effect. I saw a giveaway on Christmas did. No, what happened, Ken? My live streaming, it gives me troubles because nobody could hear me on that day. And my phone switched off a couple of times. So I couldn't continue the project. So what we're gonna do, we'll do it for New Year's, the 31st. We'll do some giveaways. Who is the lucky winners will get one of these, like the pen like that. Alright. Keyring like this. So you can be the lucky winner. Stay tuned, stay connected with me. Let's do something on the 31st because I'm not gonna see the fireworks. I'm going to sit in here and do some streaming with you guys. So, alrighty, this is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's projects. This one is my favorite. I think I'm safe to touch it. This was one of my favorite today. You're busy on Christmas Day. I was busy on Christmas Day, but nobody can hear me. Santa put me on mute on the Christmas Day. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. ඉතින් ගොඩක් ස්තුතියි අද මාත් එක්ක කාලයක් ගත වුණාට. අපි ගොඩක් කලා හිටියා. මට දැන් යන්න වෙලාව හරි. අපි හෙටත් හම්බෙමු හවසට. I'll see you tomorrow, similar time from Sydney, between 7:30 to 8:30 from Sydney time. Stay safe, stay happy, guys. It's me, Bella. Take care. Bye-bye. Ta-ta.